Hey, Mark Breslow. This is the match game of 1974, production number 0214, and it is take one. Get ready to match the stars. Greg Morris, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Ann Meara, Richard Dawson, and Ann Elder as we play the star-studded big money match game 74. And now, here's the host of match game 74, Gene Reilly.
Hello there, friends. How are you? Somebody's been tampering with my microphone, because usually my microphone is this short instead of that short. Listen,
That's
it's nice of you to
town.
come in and help us out here. Thank you for joining us. Johnny Olson, how are you?
Great, Gene.
Yes, you are great. And you are great.
I wish I could talk like Johnny. Hi, Johnny.
You do. Anything I can do for anyone before we plow on ahead here?
Yes.
Give me a pastrami on rye.
Pastrami on rye coming up for old Dick Dawson here. Listen, let's say hello to our current champ, Sue Hagee. How are you, Sue? Sue has won 2 games, and she has, how much? $550 to her credit.
Right.
And she's going to go for a lot of money now. She's going to try for $5,000.
No, not quite.
Oh, not quite.
Well, you were half right.
2,500. I was almost right.
Yeah.
Read the
That's
figures,
still a lot of
Gene.
money,
You know,
yeah.
Right.
Says it on a card there, 2,500, and I said 5,000, didn't I? That's how I got where I am today. Well, anyway, Sue's excited about that, and we'll let her have a go at that right after you have a go at this commercial message of interest to one and all. Here we go with Sue Hagee. Have I been saying your name correctly?
Almost. It's Hadji.
Oh,
Haji
you should have...
Baba, yeah.
Haji Baba. Okay, I'll remember it that way. Listen, Sue Hagee.
I'm trying to get
You know you won the $250. That means you're going to be playing for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. However, to collect that, you have to match one celebrity head-to-head. Which one will it be?
I'll try Richard one more time.
You'll try Richard one more time.
Well, I can explain about the first time I wasn't well.
Are you better now?
I hope so.
Oh, good. All right, Richard will get ready to write. Sue will face me, and here's the $2,500 question. Art blank. Art blank. A-R-T blank. He is finished. Now it's up to you. How would you fill in that blank in order to match Richard? Art?
Gallery.
Gallery. Not a bad answer. No response from the audience? You think that's a rotten answer? The audience thinks it's that kind of an answer. All right, Richard, for $2,500, let's see your answer.
You're going to hate me.
Oh, no, Richard, don't tell me that.
Where do artists learn before they get hung in the gallery? Art class.
Art class. They each gave good answers. Art gallery, art class. Okay. Well,
sorry.
Sue, you're up to $550, and you're still the champ. You're going to meet another player and play another game. So take heart. Here comes Lee Moore. Hello there. Hi, Lee.
Hi.
You know Sue?
Yes.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm great.
You are?
Yeah.
You're feeling grand and ready to have a go at it?
Oh, yes.
Would you like to tell us your life story in 8 seconds?
Time's up.
Huh?
I'm from Sacramento, and my husband's name is Monty Moore, and we have 3 boys, Glenn, age 8, and Scotty, age 4, and a baby 4 months old named Danny. That's my
You have
life.
a Fanny 4 months old.
A Danny.
Danny.
A Danny.
Oh. You frightened me there for a moment or so. Lee, well, good luck to you here, and good luck to our current champ. Shall we begin? I'll push this button, which is here there it is, and ask you, the challenger, to make a selection.
B, please.
She wants B. It's a new game. Shall we begin, folks?
Okay.
Harry crossed an elephant with a greyhound. Now he has an elephant that blanks. It's a serious show, you know.
No, I know. I just want to...
Harry crossed an elephant with a greyhound. Now he has an elephant that blanks. Lee's thinking about that while you're writing your answers.
I don't mean to complain,
But
he tore up my sign that I was told. I was just saying a simple hello to my sister Geraldine Leona. Now, and Dickie took it away from me, so while we're waiting for Charles to finish, I'll hold it up.
was
Hello,
that
Geraldine
the very beginning? You
Yes,
Let me
thank
explain. She does not have a sister, Leo.
Thank you.
She doesn't have
So
us.
I didn't want her to be embarrassed.
I see.
But
Or you could say,
she does
I-
have dizzy spells.
Is your sister as pretty as you are?
I'm the baby in the family.
I think that's a funny question.
You don't like that question?
I think it's
Oh, I think it's an interesting
loved
question.
it.
Wait till you hear some of the terrific answers you're going to get now. All right, Lee Moore. Harry crossed an elephant with a greyhound. Now he has an elephant that blanks.
Barks.
An elephant that barks.
Barks.
Hey, wouldn't that be funny if barking elephant? The audience likes that. A barking elephant. You don't like barking elephants?
They're a strange group.
Well, if you cross a greyhound with an elephant, you're liable to get a barking elephant.
Yes,
What do
or
you
an
say?
elephant that eats dog food.
An elephant that eats dog food. All right, there's one answer. Brett?
I think possibly for the first time since I've been on this show, I misunderstood. I said you get an elephant that drives a bus. Is that wrong? Thank you.
Oh,
Is that wrong?
dear. He has an elephant that blanks, Charles. She
I
says
said races.
races. Very good. Barks is Lee's answer. What's yours?
I just think that everyone on the panel and Charles Nelson, that everyone should know what a brilliant mind Charles Nelson has.
He does have a
yes,
brilliant
because
mind.
Charlie Reilly has said what I said. Racist.
Races. All right. Mr. Dawson.
Well, as a liberal, I think there's been far too much talk about the races. I happen to know the elephant sprints.
That's what greyhounds do.
That's right. Well, it's better than streaking.
Well, thank you.
And
Brett said this was the first time that she misunderstood a question. I think it's the first time I understood a question because I said drives a bus.
sorry, Lee. We'll get to your question, Sue, in a moment or so, but first we've got to do a little business with you, so pay attention.
GSN presents
I went to the director before we started, and I said, listen, I've never done a TV show. He said, don't make any broad gestures because your hands will go out of the frame. So I did the show. I said, and now here's the singing chicken, and here's our baritone who has a beautiful voice.
Stay tuned for more of That 70s Hour on GSN.
That's the way I did the show. I was a big hit.
Here we go. Shall we finish the round? Lee did not score in her half of the round. Sue, let's see how you do with this. Hey, you all remember the song, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head? You know that song?
No.
Yeah.
It's too recent for me.
How's it go?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Well, there's a new song out written by the orchestra leader at the Burlesque House called Blanks Keep Falling on My Head. Did you hear all of that, Sue? You did hear all of that. You see, the orchestra leader, you're too young, and I'm sure you've never been in a burlesque house, but the orchestra leader stands down there in a pit, and that's where the orchestra is, and the stage is up here, you see, And
what happens?
It's not unlike Paris.
all right, everybody ready over there? I was just ad-libbing while Sue was making up her mind. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head is a well-known song, and a new one written by the orchestra leader at the Burlesque House is called Blanks Keep Falling on My Head.
G-straps?
See how naive she is? This lady has led a sheltered life. I mean, who but she, Sue, this sweet, innocent thing? She called it a G-strap.
Well, that's good enough, isn't it?
That's close enough. Right. We know what you mean.
Okay.
Greg, what did you say?
Well, they dress rather scantily, so I said bubbles.
Bubbles keep falling on my head. All right. Brett?
Could you swing that in ragtime? Talk about sheltered, and she's right. It is G-strap. It's just spelled string, honey, but it's pronounced strap.
Charles, what did you say?
Of course, one good string deserves another.
I see. You know, that never occurred to me. I was thinking, you know, things like sequins. How about you?
My mother sang it to me. I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Bubbles? Yep.
See,
yep, many of them.
Honey, my mother sang, I'm forever throwing G-string.
Yeah, she was terrific.
What did your mother sing, Ann?
Well, my father kept saying, I'm forever throwing G-straps, but my mother said G-string.
Well done. All right, Lee, would you make a decision here, A or B?
B, please.
Okay. Now, you must match 4 celebrities to stay in the game here now. The cannibal said, I ate my mother-in-law last night. Boy, was she blank. Hey, did you hear that, Lee? The cannibal said, I ate my mother-in-law last night. Boy, was she blank.
That's enough for those cannibal jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, everybody ready? And we'll call on Lee. The cannibal said, I ate my mother-in-law last night. Boy, was she... Boy, was she...
Tough.
Apparently the audience would have said the same thing, too. A tough mother-in-law. Greg?
Well, my mother-in-law's not going to like this. She's a nice lady, but she's also tough.
Tough. There's one. Brett?
I no longer have a mother-in-law. But when I had one, she was T-U-F-F.
That's 2 for you, Lee. You're creeping up. Charles?
Well, what the heck?
Need one more to tie. What do you say?
Well, I was going to put stringy, but I put tough. I'm sorry, folks.
What did you put?
I put $2 on the nose to win. Why not? Well, you're going to hate me, are you?
What?
Are you really? Tell me, Lee. Oh, in that case, I'll write
tough. Okay. 5. It's right up to you, Ann Elder. Yep.
I was going to say a pain, but I said tough.
Tough it is. A perfect round. Congratulations. Your question coming up in a moment, but right now we've got this coming up for you, friends, so you hurry right back.
Today's consolation prizes are West Clock's Big Ben Futura, traditional Big Ben quality and craftsmanship, colorful, easy-to-read dials, adjustable alarm from West Clock's Italy Industries Company, and the Bruce family of quality floor care products, including Bruce 5-minute wax remover. Its hard-working formula easily removes old acrylic and wax buildup fast. And a supply of Tropicana, the 100% pure orange juice, the orange juice from fresh oranges from Tropicana. Match game 74 will return with its fun and blanks right after this.
Hello there. Here we go. It's 6-4 in favor of Lee. This is the second half of our second and final round. Sue must score 2 matches to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Let's see if it happens. The only ones participating will be Greg and Ann.
The 2 dummies.
No, that... I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Sam.
Of course you would. 'Cause you're cruel and vicious.
And truthful.
Sam the garbage man said, believe it or not, I found my blank down at the dump. Sam the garbage man said that. Believe it or not, I found my blank down at the dump.
Did you finish, Dave?
Yeah.
Sorrento. What is that song?
Sam the garbage man
Why
said
is it
that.
always Sam? I don't like it.
Well, George the garbage
Oh,
man
that's
said, believe it or not, I found my blank down at the dump.
Okay.
All right, Sue. Did you hear it? Sam the garbage man said, believe it or not, I found my blank down at the dump.
My wife.
Wife. All right, got to match both celebrities to stay in the game. Let's see if it happens. We'll begin with Greg.
That is so terrible.
What?
And that's a married lady. Find
To
a
say
wife
finding
in
a wife
dump?
at the dump, it could happen.
Of course it is.
Oh. It's squarely up to you, my dear. She must match you or the game is over.
The game is not over. It is time.
We did it.
When we have a tie,
I
we
hope
got
you're
a
wearing
lot
my
of
shade
kissing
lipstick.
going on in the studio. No, what we do is we wipe the slate clean, push the button, reveal a tie-breaking question. Just one question for each of you. And the one who has scored the most will be the winner. The challenger, as usual, will make the first selection.
B again, please.
B it is. Here we go. Everybody play. Long John Silver's parrot is just like him. It even...
No, I'm sorry. No, please forgive me.
Long John Silver's parrot is just like him. It even has a blank. Long John Silver's parrot is just like him. It even has a blank.
First.
Very good.
No.
I'm talking about on this road, sir.
That doesn't come off, you know.
No, it doesn't.
Damn right it
I
don't.
remember that
I did Greg last year.
very well. Okay. Everybody ready over there? Let's find out now what Lee has in her mind. Long John Silver's parrot is just like him. It even has a...
Long John Silver.
You know who Long John Silver was? You never heard of Long John Silver?
Of course she's heard of Long John Silver.
Shall I explain who Long John Silver was?
Give her a hint. Give her a hint.
He was a pirate. A famous pirate.
Children's books.
In Treasure Island.
I don't believe it.
I guess that's about as far as we can go with the
John
hints.
Silver and Treasure Island.
Well,
I'll...
Say what
Whatever
you
the leg, the peg leg.
Right.
take That's about as far as we can go with the hint. We just could tell you he's a pirate, so. All right, her answer is peg leg or wooden leg or whatever that is, and we'll see how it matches up here, if it does at all. Greg?
I now believe in ESP. I sent waves.
You did say
Peg leg.
Peg leg. So there's one for me. Brett?
Did you really never hear of Long John Silver?
The lady said
that. No, but she heard about him at the right moment, thank you.
I didn't say peg leg.
What'd you say?
Because I've never heard of John Long Silver either. I said wooden.
Wooden leg and peg leg is the same thing. Charles? You know Long John
Silver is a Jewish pirate. Wooden leg.
Wooden leg. Silver Long John, did she say? I don't know what she said.
Silver
Go
Long
ahead.
John.
What did you say, dear lady?
I said that. Peg leg.
You
yes,
said
peg.
that. That's good answer. How about you? He was an Englishman, you know, Long John was.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. I'm Irish descent, so judge me.
Your credit to your race. I said wooden leg, of course.
Naturally. So that's 5 for you. And Elder, for the second time, it's up to you.
Yes.
To see if we have a perfect round
Well,
here.
I said a wooden part, and then I said leg.
Wooden part. Okay.
Wooden leg.
All right. So that she has a perfect round, and you've got to have a perfect round to achieve another tie. Let's see if it happens twice in a row. The camp counselor telephone. Hello, Mrs. Farber? I called you to tell you your daughter is blank. The camp counselor is on the phone. He says, hello, Mrs. Farber.
Yes.
I just called to tell you that your daughter is blank.
I have a question.
No, questions are not allowed.
Was she a camper or a counselor?
The counselor. She's talking about a camper.
Oh.
Well, how old is the camper?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own
Ann.
business and write an answer
Well,
there.
how many miles to the gallon does the camper get?
All right, quickly now. We're running close to the end here.
All right.
Not my career, never.
Your career ran close to the
Okay,
end
Sue,
in
we
54.
call on you, the camp counselor telephone. Hello, Mrs. Farber. I called you to tell you your daughter is...
Lost.
Lost. Oh, you got to match everybody. One miss and it's all over. Greg?
I guess we didn't go to the same camp, so I said pregnant.
Six pregnancies.
I can see that.
Well, congratulations to you. You'll stand by for a moment while we say goodbye to Sue. Sue, it's been terrific having you here with us. You won $550.
Had a good time.
Many
Thank
thanks,
you.
Sue.
Thank you.
Goodbye. We'll come back here right after this message. Well, Lee stepped aside here, but we're going to look forward to seeing her next time.
Nice name, Lee Step Aside.
Lee Moore is her name.
Oh,
Lee stepped aside.
No.
Lee Moore is whose name?
Well, that's right. Will you all come back next time? No. Why not?
Well, we're babysitting.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you
babysitting.
anyway.
Yeah, all right.
I have to go to unemployment insurance.
Oh, all right. We'll,
they
we'll
told
find
you
someone to fill
already?
your seat. In the meantime, we hope you'll join us next time, whenever it is. Gene Rayburn here for Match Game 74. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.